All right, this is 568 Red Oak Lane in Bay Village. We're going to be doing a little bit of a cleanup here and then potentially a new lawn install. So I'll do the cleanup portion first. We need to come out 2 weeks prior and spray the whole paver pathway, all the weeds through here. This is actually her place of business. So customers come here, clients come here. She hosts customer parties here. So this is going to be a great showcase house. We need to knock this out of the park. We need to get rid of the weeds through here. Clean up any of these. This can get trimmed back. Make sure the rocks are back in place. Any weeds through the pavers, any weeds through the beds, get those taken care of. We need to blow the leaves out of here. Blow any debris out from the bed. Again, we want this place looking pristine. Through here, we need to get rid of all the thistle, the grasses, these weeds. We want to trim this guy up a little bit. There's weeds back here, weeds through here. Blow out any debris. Any of these leaves, she doesn't want to see it. This bed is technically, the neighbors, so we don't need to do anything with it. But all these weeds, she wants them hand pulled. She wants them removed. This little guy here we'll take out. Any weeds around here, take them out. Customers walk back here to do meetings in the back, so this needs to be pristine. Any of this English ivy encroaching on the paver walkway needs to be string trimmed back, at least like a good 10 to 12 inches. We need full access back here so customers can walk back. So trim all this back. She said do not be shy, to the edge of the walkway. These little weeds, all these little weeds need to be taken out. Keep trimming that up. This plant here, she would like a nice round circle. Trim this off of the walkway and give it a circle. The Pachysandra too, trim it off the walkway. This yew here, trim it up into a nice circle. This walkway needs to be trimmed back on both sides. This debris needs to be blown out. Any weeds, this is a Japanese maple, keep that there. This is a weed, any of these little bare sticks, get them out. Blow these out good. Again, keep this being trimmed. This can be trimmed back at least a good foot. We'll keep this trimmed. This guy we can cut back a little bit. And then let me see how she opened this. All this debris through here, blow it out as well. Alright. This little tree, she just wants trimmed back. She sits here and has meetings, so trim this back, but do not remove it. All these leaves down here need to be blown out completely. Trim this guy down and in. Clip off the old blooms. We can trim this up a little bit. This guy here too. Trim him off the walkway and down a little bit. All these sticks, all this debris, remove it. And then again, string trim anything off the walkway. Make sure we're getting any of the weeds out of here. Blow this off completely. This lilac here too. Any of these dead branches, clip them off. She did mention that there is a nest closer to the window, so don't do any work over there. But any of these dead things, trim them off. This we can trim off. And then this guy, get him off the walkway and top him. Trim him up. Trim the spirea way down. This is a weed. We can take him out. Get all these grasses out of here, all the debris, and string trim it off the walkway. This here needs to be sprayed. These are all weeds. This needs to be cleaned out and blown out. And then she said this is the entryway for wheelchair customers. So she said do not be shy to cut this off the walkway. She knows it'll be a little bit naked and she's fine with that. Bring it off the walkway, at least a foot. Same with this guy. get all these weeds, blow out all this debris, and then she wants the weeds hand-picked so the roots come out. She does not want it string trimmed. A couple weeds through here. So that's the cleanup portion. This front lawn is what we're going to be working on as well. She wants this completely killed off. It is nothing but crabgrass up until pretty much here is where the property ends. So all of this tree lawn, we need to kill this off, get all this removed. We're going to bring in fresh topsoil and seed it. And then this section here too. Nothing down the walkway. We'll probably stop it there. Harley rake all this up and replant the grass. And that's it.